are you actually stupid, Sony? No, no. Are you actually this arrogant? Should be actually the question. I this is so egregious. This is I can't even start. This is so fucking arrogant of Sony. I I can't put words into. Oh no, this is gonna. I'm gonna try to keep my calm, but I've said that in previous videos where I've like ranted, right? But you have to be so. Jim Ryan has to be so fucking insolent, arrogant, like this has to be so fucking self-absorbed that he couldn't give any shits about the financial stability of any other person. PlayStation Plus, right? For those who don't know, let's just cover this real quick. PlayStation Plus is the subscription membership for PlayStation users. Those who buy it are allowed to play online, and those who buy the more expensive tiers have access to things like PS1 and PS2 games. I know that's one of them, and other unique, cool benefits. I personally choose Essential. I don't care about the other benefits, and that was fine. $60 for Essential. $60 for Essential, which is still a lot, and wasn't. No, I don't think anybody was ever too happy about $60, but people dealt with it, right? It was the same thing for Xbox, so people were just like, fine, whatever, I guess, begrudgingly, reluctantly. But Sony, in their divine intelligence, in their wonderful cognitive capabilities, decided that PlayStation Plus, it was just too cheap. So they decided to go ahead and just, do a little bit of an increase. It's really nothing serious, guys. It's honestly not that bad. Don't you want to buy? Don't you want to spend $80 a year? You could do that, right? That's doable. Oh, you want premium? You want the premium version? You can't. $160. That's doable. Everybody has a wonderful financial situation, right? And playing PlayStation's all you do. Playing our shit's all you do. Sony says that's all you do. You don't pay bills. You don't have to pay for heating, electricity, cooling, just to keep a house over your fucking head. If you have kids, it's not like you have to. Oh, you have kids? Oh, you have kids? What the fuck are those? Sony doesn't. What the fuck are children? Oh, I didn't know you had to pay for children. No, you can still afford the $160 or $80 or whatever the fuck extra is now. I know I'm late with this right now, and that's largely because I've moved into a dorm. I didn't want to make this video until I was back home for a bit, where I could be a little bit more liberal with my, with how loudly I speak. And this, oh my God, this is obviously so to sum it up without all the cryptic bullshit I just did, right? Or well, I say it's cryptic, but probably not that too cryptic. But just to just for clarity's sake, Sony has increased the price of PlayStation Plus by 35%. 33 to 35%. And that has made, and actually I do not have the thing pulled up at
now connected to desktop 039719J.
Thank you, Alexa. I appreciate you interrupting my video. I don't have it pulled up at the moment, but which I should have it pulled up, but let's just make sure I'm not talking out of my ass. Here it is. This comes from The Verge. Here we go. So, according to The Verge, Sony is raising the price of its PlayStation Plus subscription next month. That being this month now. It's actually already happened. The service's annual essential plan will go from $60 to $80. The extra plan will go from $100 to $135, and the premium plan from $120 to $160. It went into effect 2 days ago. And what sucks, or what sounds like just complete bullshit. That sounds like complete bullshit. Is that Sony's only response to this when they did this was that we would like to. Oh, here. Let's see. I have to find the exact quote, so I'm not talking on my ass again. So they say, quote, continue bringing high-quality games and value-added benefits. Continue bringing high-quality games? Are you fucking dumb? The game you put up for September was Saints Row 2022, one of the worst games ever to grace our fucking planet. Disgrace our fucking planet. And 2 other games that people barely give any shits about. That barely anyone gives a shit about. You've lost the plot, Sony, Jim Ryan, and whoever your fucking friend is that I've seen in some photos with this shitty ass fucking haircut that looks like he's been just walked out of a radiation storm. You've lost the plot. $33 to 35% increase. And you know what's going to probably end up happening? My brain just had a factory reset. Sony has announced that they will do a state of play soon. I think it's going to happen this month. And I'm going to predict. This is just a prediction because they did this. They used this excuse when they increased the price, the base MSRP price of the PS5 from $500 to $550 worldwide. Well, $550 US. I swear to God, if they, I'm predicting that they are going to use the inflation excuse for when they're going to use the inflation excuse for when they release State of Play. I'm predicting this. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, and I'm probably better off that I'm wrong. But if they use the inflation excuse for increasing PlayStation Plus subscription price, PlayStation Plus's subscription price from the 35%, and that will be such a it'll be one of the largest PR bullshit stunts I've ever seen. PR, for those who don't know, being public relations. It will be. I will just die if from stupidity, from secondhand stupidity. If they use inflation as an excuse, because you know what? If you wanted to say inflation, if they do say inflation, it would make more sense if they increased it maybe from $60 to $65, or $60 to $62, because that adds up quickly, and then people will probably be all right with that. Probably still be kind of pissed off that it's anywhere near $60. But still, we'd already gotten used to $60. We shouldn't be. Granted, it should be free because we're already paying for internet. But whatever. Let's say we're just used to it, right? $62 or $65 would be far more reasonable for essential. $120, $125 for premium. $100, $105, $102. But no. $8 for essential. $135 for extra. $160 fucking dollars for premium. Because fuck you. Xbox isn't doing this right now. Microsoft isn't doing this right now. And I must say, and you know what? Before I go into this, I hate like there's already like console Xbox fanboys saying like, huh, I knew PlayStation sucked. Look what they did with their price increase. Look, remember Xbox tried to do the same thing, but they only stopped because they got enough backlash saying that. Now, for a record, I fucking hate fanboys. I hate Sony fanboys. I hate Xbox fanboys. I even hate PC fanboys. I hate fanboys of any kind, unless it's a fanboy of a Full Metal Alchemist, in which case you're excused. But I digress. This has nothing to do with your fanboyism. But anyway, I digress again. If Xbox isn't doing this, guess where people are going to go, Sony? Guess where people are going to go? They're either going to go to your competitor, or they're going to go back to PC, or they're going to go to PC gaming. Which, by the way, more and more powerful parts for PCs are becoming more and more affordable. We're getting to a point where people can have a budget PC and be able to run Modern Warfare 2 at highest settings. So, if this is the route Sony goes down, then I can only hope that they get bit in the ass for it. I'm so... My brain... I feel like my brain's like almost shut down from just how frustrated I am, but maybe I've already said everything I wanted to say. This is utter bullshit. And I'm sure I speak for anybody who isn't a diehard Sony fuck me up the ass boy. Anybody who's the average PlayStation user is probably pissed off right now. And more frustratingly, I'm not sure if that's a word. I don't think that's a word. But even more frustrating is the fact that Sony hasn't said a fucking word. Not even Jim Ryan. This is kind of petty, but I went through his through his like Twitter to see if he said anything about the backlash he's getting. Not a fucking word. Not a fucking word. Not a fucking word from that two-faced, like, lying scumbag. Lying scumbag with pocket full of money. He's just talking about some random meme he came up with that's not even that funny. Oh boy. See, Microsoft walked back their statement, and or not statement. They walked back their decision to increase the price of their online, like way back during the Xbox One days, I think, when they first released. Or maybe that's not exactly what happened, but I know that they tried to increase the price of something, and it pissed a lot of people off. Which I think it was their Xbox Live memberships. And the thing that worries me is the fact that Phil Spencer seems not like Jim Ryan, if that makes sense. Phil Spencer is like so... Right, recently he's been like so like pessimistic about Xbox and like how he thinks it's going down the shitter, which I don't personally believe. I don't even play Xbox, and I don't see anything really wrong happening with Xbox. But he doesn't seem like as arrogant as fucking Jim Ryan, who doesn't show up anywhere. And also note that that when PlayStation's State of Play comes out, it's reported, according to Gaming Bible, that they were going to make a big announcement in response to them hiking their PS Plus prices. So it's reported. So take it with a grain of salt. They might not even say anything, which would be even worse. This is... Sorry, I hit my mic by accident. This is almost like a deal breaker, man. The reason why we've really got to stop them from... If they realize that their bottom line isn't being hurt by this price increase, they're going to keep pushing and pushing and pushing until we finally say no. This has to be the point. Hell, this had to be the point when they decided to go for $60. We already pay an internet bill. Or we already have a family member that pays it for us, I guess, but that doesn't fucking justify it. Or in my case, living in a dorm, my fucking internet's already paid for, but I'm paying that times 10. Thank you, student loans. But also, fuck you, student loans. Anyway, that's completely besides the point. Yeah, we already pay for internet. We shouldn't have to pay for the shit again, let alone $80 fucking now. Oh my god. It's going to be interesting. I want to see what happens later on, if anything happens regarding this. Like, when Sony's State of Play comes out, are they going to do what I thought they were going to do? Are they going to do what I think they're going to do, which is to blame inflation and keep going through with their decision to increase the price? Are they actually going to say, hey, maybe they're going to be introducing enough new benefits to PlayStation Essential that will make it worth the price? But if that's the case, you better bring your shit hard. You better bring your shit hard, Sony. Because because what if this is like, hey, we increase the price of PlayStation Essential, but here in exchange, you get 3 months free of Netflix or some stupid shit like that. Like, if because that's the thing, if you're going to increase the price of something, anything, especially a subscription, like a service, you have to add value for people to keep paying you more money. If you're going to increase the overall price, you need to add value to justify that price. Which $60 was already kind of pushing it. But now you've completely blown past that line, Sony. But we'll see. Hit my mic again, sorry. We'll see what happens. We'll see if that is what their plan is. If Sony's plan is to add additional benefits to Essential to make it worth the price. But goddamn, like I said, man, if that's the case, these better be some fucking killer benefits. Even for Essential. And if you've got people paying $160, you better be giving them everything you can possibly imagine. Everything that you could possibly reason as being worth $160. Like fucking, I don't know, send them a thank you note written in gold or something. I don't like something on that level to make something feel worth that $160 price tag. But as far as $80 for Essential, you better like, if it's gonna be $80, you better be giving me some fucking like extra free games or do what Xbox does with their Game Pass. Day one first party titles. For free. And if they don't do that, if Sony doesn't add anything to PlayStation Plus and keep it all the same, there's going to be that's a big fucking problem. That's hopefully going to keep sparking backlash until they change something. I don't know. I'm a very big pessimist, man. When it comes to this shit, I'm a very big pessimist. It's hard for me to look at a company like Sony, especially under Jim Ryan. It's hard for me to look at Sony right now and expect that they're going to walk anything back, because they've already been doing shit that's anti-consumer to begin with. They increased the price of the PlayStation 5. They've done other things that I can't remember off the top of my head, but I know were anti-consumer. It kind of does strike like they're trying to test the waters, see how far they can get away with. They shouldn't be getting away with any of it, but they have, written in stone now. All that's left is to keep them from making it worse. I think that's it. I need to go cool off and think about what I'm going to do with my own subscription. Now that this has happened, so yeah, I'm going to have fun making the thumbnail for this video. Let's just say that. I'm going to try to make something that is as close to describing my anger as possible without violating YouTube terms of service. But anyway, if you stop by, this guy, me, the random person on YouTube with no announced presence, I appreciate you watching the video and hearing me rant for the past, 24 minutes by now, around that area. Appreciate you sticking by, and I would love to hear if you play on PlayStation, or hell, it didn't even have to play on PlayStation. If you've heard these news, I would love to see what you think about this. I really want to see. I want to have a conversation with anybody who sees this video because this is some shit that needs discussed. But anyway, I appreciate anybody who watched this video, and consider looking at my other stupid shit. That sounded more aggressive than I thought it did. Consider looking at my other stupid stuff. Later.